So here we have Fatty Dragon sitting on my knee. And Daddy Dragon's just down there. So this is Christmas Eve. And we're having a treat. I had a few extra worms. And they get to sit on my knee. Directly on my knee instead of on the towel. So I guess I'm going to have scratches for Christmas. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? It's a naughty boy. Oh, don't want a pat? Where are you off to? Silly boy, what you doing? Just been a bit skittish this morning. I'm not sure why. Not skittish exactly, but jumpy. Just jumping to and fro for no particular reason. Except for when they have their pats like this. They're quite content. Aren't you, sausage? Hey? He's quite happy. He's a happy sausage. Be a good girl. Hey, what are we up to? Oh, Daddy Dragon's coming back down. What are you doing now? Do you want to sit on my other knee? Right? He's a naughty boy. You're very jumpy today. Why is that? Right? Why is that? He's already been on my knee today. He's already had lots of pats, haven't you? Let me give you another pat. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, so he's already had a good helping of worms. He's already hopped on and off my knee a few times. On the towel, that is, like usual. And then some Maggies came around, so I started feeding those. And some kookaburras came around, so I started feeding those. And then I hung out some washing, and this guy thought, when I swung the trolley around, he thought I was coming after him, so he hopped off the veranda. So I finished with the trolley, and then I went down here to see where he was. He was on the path, so I threw him a worm. And he's suddenly been very interested again, haven't you? Very interested in having pats, sitting on my knee again. You really do like worms, don't you? Right? Do like worms. Yes, you do. Right? He likes wormies. He likes their wormies. He's a good boy. Right? He's a good boy. You like a bit of a chin scratch too, don't you? He's a rascal. He's a rascal. What are you going to do now? You're going to jump on my back like Fatty? I was actually sitting on these stairs a moment ago, and I was leaning over and patting Fatty on the path down here, and she climbed up my arm, which left a few little dings. Fortunately, only a couple there somewhere. Yeah, she climbed up my arm, and she climbed up my shoulder and onto my back. Didn't she, you crazy girl? Yeah, you dragons just love to climb. They just decide in a moment that they're going to climb somewhere, and off they go. Isn't that right? Yeah, here's a funny sausage. Can I straighten my leg out with you without you getting alarmed? There we go. Who's a funny sausage? So anyway, this was a nice Christmas present. Getting to pat these dragons and have a little play with them. Isn't that right? Yeah, kind of took your back toes. She's a good girl. What do you think you're doing? You've already been sitting on my leg before, right? What are you up to now? You're trying to jump on those worms, aren't you? Oh, what are we up to? That's not very graceful, is it? Yeah? You're supposed to be the ultimate all-terrain vehicle. Look at these toes. Look at these toes. What are your toes doing up there? Yeah, I'm going to tickle your toes. Yes, I am. How graceful. Dear oh dear. What's the silly dragon doing? Look at your toes. I'm tickling your toes. What are you going to do now? Are you going to hop down onto the path? Yeah, going to hop onto the path, or are you going to sit on the stairs for a while? Do you want me to move that box for you? There we go. It's a bit more comfortable, isn't it? Oh, we're going to jump down there now. Yeah, what are we doing? He's a silly boy. You're eyeing off my leg, aren't you? You're thinking about it. Don't you jump up my leg. I don't want scratches on 2 legs and 1 arm for Christmas. Yeah, I should have got the towel, shouldn't I? Naughty boy. I guess you figure if Fatty Dragon can sit on one knee, then you can sit on the other. Isn't that right? Yeah? Is that what you think? Yeah, here's a naughty boy. You must be all wormed out by now. Yeah, you must be a fool. A very full dragon. Is that right? Yeah. A very full dragon. Yeah, he's a good boy. I'll go back to patting Fatty. Here we go, Fatty. I don't want you to feel neglected. I have to keep changing hands. What I really need is a good camera mount. Strap it to my chest or something so I can play with you guys with both hands. Isn't that right? I should look into that. Right? What are we doing, sausage? Are we just going to sit there for a while? Well, I've still got a little bit of Christmas shopping to do, so I better get back inside and get off to the shops. Isn't that right, hey? That means you guys have to sit in the garden for a while without being fed worms or patted. Can you put up with that? Hmm? What do you think? Is a good girl? Okay then.